Here it comes. Ah. Hello again, everybody. Brian E, aka Mr. Rhythms87 here. And we're back with Pilotwings on the Super NES. Now, I already did an episode of this a while ago. I think it was one of my first ones back in about 5 months. Played a little bit of it, but I'd like to get back to it and go a little deeper with it. For those who don't know, Pilotwings is a game released early on in the Super NES's lifespan. Basically a launch title alongside games like SimCity and stuff like that. SimCity, F-Zero, stuff like that. And it was one of the games that utilized the ever popular and well-revered Mode 7 technology that was built into the graphics chip for the Super NES, which allowed background layers to be rotated, scaled, and zoomed, and basically manipulated to create the illusion of depth, and in some cases like 3D technology almost. It was basically the precursor to 3D in that it allowed it to basically look like you were going into a background. Like here, for example, it's scaling the background of what you're seeing here to, as you're going closer to it. Other games that utilized this included games like Contra 3, Super Castlevania 4, the aforementioned F-Zero, and it became very popular for a lot of games to do that because it was something that the Genesis couldn't do and was not necessarily seen in many ways outside of arcade games at the time. Good landing. Okay, enough of that. So basically this takes various aerial events such as flying a biplane, skydiving, hang gliding, stuff like that, and gives it a nice little way of you being able to simulate it yourself. And you go through these basically these flight school classes, these training courses, and earn your wings. So let's go. Join the Flight Club now. Do you ever dream of flying? The Flight Club offers a variety of aerial sports to thrill and challenge you. Dare to take the first step and earn your license. Simple enough. And this is our first instructor, Tony. Cover a few basics. Landing an airplane and skydiving for accuracy. So we start off with the first two and probably the simplest of the bunch. The light plane and skydiving. So let's get started. So basically you just go on a straight path to the runway and land the plane. So basically standard flight controls. Up to go down, down to go up, so inverted. A to speed up, B to slow down. And this is how it scores. If you if you get maximum score you can get in each of these, 50, 20, 20, 10, equaling 100 points. And if you can get the 20-point time bonus if you complete it in under 45 seconds, which is nearly impossible to do if you don't bump up the speed from the get-go. So here we go. So you just follow these beams, and if you hit them, that's what you get. That's what gets you that 10 points. So as long as you stay on the straight path, you'll have it. So like I said, this was the launch title for Super NES, and it's well documented. It's well documented within the annals of Super NES history. It spawned a version on the Nintendo 64, aptly titled Pilotwings 64, and even got a release on the later Wii consoles as Pilotwings Resort. And there's a landing. Perfect score. When they do a funny face like that, that means you nailed it. What a knockout. Okay, so all I need is 20 points. So basically, as long as I hit the ground, I win. It's almost impossible to screw this up. Well, alright, here we go. So yeah. Lean back to flare, basically like to keep yourself from falling, but if you flare too much, then you'll stall and you'll fall faster. Okay, so there you go, you get the rings, you get a full 20 points if you hit all 3 rings. Let's do it. So we go up to a good altitude. There we go, 3,801 feet. Almost a mile high. For those of you who don't know, a mile is 5,280 feet. I tried to put it into meters, but I don't have metric system conversions off the top of my head. Okay. So now we just wait. As soon as you hit 1,000 feet, it tells you can open up your parachute. You don't necessarily have to. You could just face plant right now and just crater. Yeah, you could peg a hill yourself. That's a reference to a King of the Hill episode. Alright, so now let's guide ourselves. Now there's a moving target there that's an instant 100 points. You could try for that first. But here, remember, all I gotta do is just land. Yeah, not bad. Yep, 8 points. So that's an easy win. We've got an A-class license. So it goes to A-class, then to B-class, then Silver Wings, then Gold Wings. My name is Shirley, and our next lesson features the Rocket Belt. So, the Rocket Belt's basically jetpack. So it's 3 objectives, so it's the same 2, plane and skydiving, and then the Rocket Belt. So let's go for it. Go back to the plane. This one, instead of flying in a straight line, we're going through 3 rings. And the rings are in different places, so it's not just a straight line. Going. Okay. So now there's 2 runways, so you're like, okay, what can you do? Well, you can try to land on both of them. Landing on the right runway is tougher, but if you do it right, then you get points. Then you get some good points. So let me try. Right at the end. Not bad. So landing okay. Let's see what kind of points. Alright. 93. Good start. So 127. That should be good. As long as we get at least 65 on each one, we'll have it. It's just the same thing. Different layout of the targets. There we go. Pretty peaceful. That's the cool thing about these kind of games. Not every game had to be filled with action and, you know, crazy stuff. Sometimes you just need a relaxo game. And there's 5. Okay. Put it down to... Let's see, go back. There we go. So we got... So that target's out there. Bigger targets, but less points. Let's go for it. I like where it's going. I like where this is going. Ah. Went out of it, so I think it's only going to be a 90 maximum. Oh, I got the full credit. 100. He's amazed. Alright, well, once again, easy peasy. Let's go for the Rocket Belt. So this one has 3 rings over the island, and over the course. A is the fast jets, which allows you to maneuver faster, makes you go higher faster and move in different directions faster. Slow jets helps for, you know, precise landing. And you can press L or R to change the camera. Whoop, going way too high. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. There we go. There's one. Let's bring this back down. Going for big 2. Alright. 3's over one of these corners. Ah. Maybe on the corner, but you know what I mean. Alright. Now we go for landing. So now, just like in the skydiving on the first course, there is a moving target here. And if you hit the moving target, you go to a bonus stage. In the skydiving one, it's a bonus stage where you're a penguin going off of a diving board into a pool, and where you land in the pool dictates what kind of points you get. This one, I think, is just, it's something different, but it has you, like, bouncing and then landing. There we go. That should be another 100. Cha-ching. If only I had nailed it on the plane, I would have had a perfect 300. Huh? 293 is good. You're becoming very good. There we go. And a B-class license. Now, that number on the bottom is a passcode. So you can go back to this level or whatever one you're on. Okay, on to lesson 3. Our instructor is Lance. Here, we're going to do a little bit of hang gliding. After completing your objective, land. See, there's the little hang glider go in the corner. Alright, let's try it out. Get back on that plane. Now, this is different because we start on the ground. We're taking off. And we fly around, and then back to the runway and land. Now, the little thing that said north 1 meter per second was, that was our wind. There's actually a little bit of wind resistance we have to deal with on these last couple lessons. Doesn't make too much of a difference. Usually it makes the biggest difference with skydiving, because it can blow you off course. Well, not off course, but you know what I mean. Okay. Keep it round. So yeah, you know, this is a good option for a casual game. Something that anyone can pick up and play. You know, like I said, it's not like an action game. It's not an adventure game. It's not an RPG. It's just, you know, a couple of flying lessons. And the music's pretty atmospheric too. It really does fit what course you're on, like what event you're doing. Going down. Don't want to go down too low. High. Alright, back down. So now we're approaching. No. Right. Let's see. Oh, going a little too hot. Going a little too hot. Too hot. There we go. Okay. That was a decent landing. I think it's probably 85. Okay. Called it. Right down to the number. 85. Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay. It seems so easy now, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, Rocket Bell could probably get at least 80. And then Hang Glider, I just need to do something. Hang Gliding's tough, I will show you. Alright, so this one, instead of going through rings, we're heading towards these beams. So let's go for it. Go. One out. Two up. And victory. Alright, let's go land. So now there's two targets. Smaller target's worth more, but it's harder to land on. Let's see what the deal is. He is on. Let's see what the deal is. There we go. 95. That's just great. Okay, 40 points for this one. It's basically hang glider here. You start in the air, and you have to get yourself up to 500 feet by hitting these thermal currents that push you up. And you have to land on that target in the corner. So you start up high. Now it can be a little tough because going in for that approach and trying to land on the target is the toughest part for me. Usually takes me a few tries. Alright. So as long as you're around 200 feet at here. Ah, there it is. If you aren't high enough, or if you need to go back up, there is another thermal current near the target. So now our goal here is to ease our way around and get us into a position to land on the target. Okay. That did not land on the target. So that failed. See, that's the problem. You have to flare yourself back. Oh no! Still counted. Accuracy was off, but I got the perfect score for that. Not perfect as in like hundreds all around, but I mean I got exactly what I needed. Okay, I don't have to do it again. So we got the silver license. Alright, moving on. Lesson 4 is Big Al. Now this one covers all 4 of our events. So let's go for it. Let's go for the plane. Now just like before, it's taking off the runway. And there's this green arch right here. So we have to swing around, go through it, and land. Pretty straightforward. Go up, fly out for a while. Just level off. And swing. Just cut a hard left. Or you can do hard right, either one. All you gotta do is just get yourself back around. There we are. It's okay. I'm not gonna hit the ground. There we go. So now we take ourselves out a while. Swing around and get back in there for the landing. Alright, go on. Should be good to turn it around. Just gonna cut in. Okay. Now we're gonna try to cut back around left. Can we do? Now it's out. Okay, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, I love it. I want some more of it. Alright, that was a pretty good landing. Let's see what that's gonna get me. Oh, look at that, 92. Just need to be natural at this, damn right. Alright, 92 is good. Al's happy with it. Let's get on with the skydiving. So this time it's 8 rings. There's 3, then 5, now it's 8. Let's get with it. Uh-oh. Missed one. Abort. No, not gonna. I'm just kidding. Now I gotta swing back around. Okay, looking good, pal. Looking good. Alright. Don't need 100, just need good. Ow. That wasn't all that good. 144. That means I need at least 72 on each of these. That means I can't afford to screw up the hang glider. So I gotta get like perfect on this one if I want to have any chance. Alright. So now same kind of thing. There are rings, except this time some of the rings do different things. Yes, I meant to rhyme. Some of the rings will rotate, some of them, and one of them will like scale in and out. Got it. Alright, let's go get this one. Yeah. Alright. Okay, another decent landing. Really stingy on that accuracy. Okay, I have to nail this. I have to land on that target perfectly. And this one's tough because you're gonna be up in the air a lot longer. For starters, you have to go through this ring twice. So obviously, first time's easy, so you just have to guide yourself down there, hit the current, and then catch it a second time. Well, not catch a current, but catch the ring a second time. And there we go. So off to the current. Talk about your current events. Alright, that was almost 300 on the dot. Okay. Got a guide. Oh! I don't think that was good enough, though. Nope. Hey, I did it! Yes! First try on everything! I didn't screw up on the hang glider. Messed up on the skydiving. There you go. Got the gold license. Alright. Not bad, not bad. But now things get a little interesting. We have some bad news. Tony, Lance, and Shirley, while en route to Azano Island, were captured by the evil syndicate based there. For political reasons, our military authorities cannot attempt a rescue. Okay, so shit just got real. You are the only Flight Club member whose rating is near what is required for operating the rescue helicopter. Will you go? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's one of those games where if I keep saying no, it'll tell me, but thou must. Take off immediately. Alright. Our agent has infiltrated enemy headquarters on Azano Island. Our instructors have been freed and await rescue at the heliport. Using the radar as a guide, infiltrate the airspace and rescue them. Okay, so we're doing a helicopter this time. Okay, speed up, slow down. Okay, nose down, nose up. And we get to fire missiles. Because there are drone guns down on the ground that try to shoot you out of the sky. Okay. That's totally giving me like Desert Strike vibes. In this case, it'd be Jungle Strike. Alright. So now it doesn't matter how high we go because we have to land. So speed up makes you go up. See, that's what I'm talking about. Got these guys. Fortunately, if you get hit once, you're knocked out of the sky and you lose. course, you get to try again, because remember, you have passcodes. Oop. A little off course there. So we're getting close to the facility. Getting close to the heliport. Yep. Gotcha. Thankfully, they die in one hit, too. Except I can move, they can't. I like the music, it sounds like very heroic. Okay, now the tough part is some of these guys are going to be hiding in the trees. Okay, let's keep waiting. Thankfully you don't necessarily lock on, but you get the indicator that something's there. Let's clear some space. Get these guys out of the way. Ooh, that was almost a costly error. Ah, there's some more hidden ones. Okay, good. I'm just starting to get a little anxious here. Jeez. Okay. Let's bring it down. It's okay. Easy. And down we go. Whoop. This might be a little stingy. Why I don't like to fly. There. And there they are. Everybody on? Good, great, grand. Rescue successful! You have done a terrific job. For an outstanding performance, I award you Silver Pilotwings. Alright. So we got our wings. Excellent. Yeah. It's all about learning to fly. So now with that, we get a little extra. It's Pilotwings Expert, or as I like to call it, Night Wings. I just made that up. Well, I just thought of that, and it's stupid, so don't laugh. Okay, anyway, this is basically like a second quest, so to say. You get to do the same events, the same lessons, same stunts, you know, what have you. However, there are differences in difficulty because of two reasons. One, different atmosphere. Like one lesson will take place in the snow. The next lesson will take place in will take place in like very windy, stuff like that. So there's a little bit of a difference there, and it does make it more difficult. So I'll tackle that next time around. But I at least wanted to get to here and be good with it. And of course, it has your password right there, so you know how to do that. All right, well, we'll be bringing this one up again down the road. I just wanted to do a little something. I know I owe you. It's been a couple days. Just been taking care of my own business, but we'll get back on it. So as always, it's Brian E, aka Mr. Rhythms 87, saying thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for playing along. So this is good. Felt good to get back up in the air. We should do it again sometime. Alright, y'all take care now. And I will be back.